I lived as a guy. I lived as a female with a penis. And now I'm a woman.
Hello.
Your driving license.
I'm sorry?
Your driving.
Yes.
Mine.
Yep, that's me. Yes. Oh my gosh, hi.
Hey, man.
Oh my gosh, nice to meet you. Do you mind if I turn the camera on you?
Sure, you can.
There's a good color on you. You pop in that. Nice to meet you, Cece.
You too. Hi.
Thanks for having me.
Come on in.
Gorgeous building.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh, what a nice spot. This is your place?
Yes. My girlfriend was like, do you know who he is? So I've been watching, I've got hooked on you.
Really?
I've been watching, what's the one, the one with the eyebrows, and she said something.
Mousy.
No, not Mousy. And the older lady, she said something about they threw the damn man's leg out the window and all that.
Wait, was it Monique? Wait, I'm trying to remember the story.
I think it was, she said that she, the man saw the other man's leg off.
Oh yeah, Glamorous Monique, yes. I've been so excited to meet you.
Me too.
You have a very warm energy.
So do you.
Thank you.
It feels like I already met you before.
I feel the same way. Yeah. We're in Washington, D.C.
Yes.
You grew up here, you said, right?
Yes, I'm not born here though. I was born in Hartford, Connecticut, but here is home.
How long have you lived here for? How old are you? Do you mind me asking? I know it's rude, but you had mentioned that you had lived a longer life, so I'm just curious because you look so good.
Thank you. 54.
Give me your secrets.
You know, you got to stay healthy and stay drug free. Get off the streets. Keep it real. I don't have a lot of friends because of that.
I'm the same way. I'm much more of like, I'd rather have 3 really close friends that I love, that want the best for me, than 20 friends that are just kind of like, you know.
Yeah, and it's the truth. As you grow older, your circle gets smaller. And it gets smaller to enrich your life, not to lessen it. And a lot of my friends have passed on. You know?
Really?
Yeah.
A lot of your trans sisters?
Yes, a lot. Several. The ones that I cherish the most, the ones that showed me the way and paved the way for me to even be here talking to you. They're gone.
Is that from murder and stuff, or?
It's from murder. It's from AIDS. It's from black market silicone. It's from life that the girls live. Some of the girls. All I can do is walk for them.
I mean, you've been legendary for a while because you were in Paris is Burning.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know that.
The category is Butch Queen, first time in drags at a ball.
You know what I mean.
You know what Paris means.
Exactly. Butch Queen.
Butch Queen.
Butch Queen.
Butch Queen.
That's when I realized that there was a space for me outside of anything other, because it wasn't easy on the streets of DC. We didn't have these LGBTQIE places to run to. We didn't have that. We had each other on the streets. We would meet up in the park. It was really, really a shady time because they used to read you if you didn't look right. You know, it made you want it. Even being on the streets, it made you want it because the girls would tell you look late, or you're tired, or it's not good for you.
I think that's still the case because I did an episode with Barbie Sway, who's young, really, really young, but she's very iconic in the new ball scene, and she was saying that they'll tell you if you walk face and you don't have the face, they're gonna let you know. Is the face category is it based off how pretty you are?
Yeah.
That's
You
so
can't
interesting.
walk if you're not, your skin is not good, you don't have nice teeth. You know what I'm saying? Those things are very important. And ballroom is like one of them places that when it comes down to these categories, if you don't have it, you don't have it, and they don't apologize for letting you get up that walk of shame with that chop, baby.
They'll let you know. I think these days a lot of girls now, the surgery has upped the game. So if your surgeon is top notch, or better yet, if whatever surgery you have is working for you, you can walk up there and tear it down. I remember I got robbed. The only thing that was fucking left was my drag bag. We're pulling back and forth at the bag. I didn't want to let it go because she didn't know at that time. She knew I was gay, but she didn't know I was transgender. So when I started pulling back and forth with the bag, I just let it go. And she said, well, you're not going to wear this in here. I said, what do you mean? I'm wearing it to the go-go on Friday. She said, no, out of here you're not. So I grabbed the bag. I put it on my shoulder. I never looked back.
You moved out or what?
Left home forever. She never saw me until I was like 21. And by then I had surgery, titties and face work done, all that.
So you leave your mom's house and where do you go?
I lived on the streets behind a dumpster. I remember when I first went there, I put my clothes there. This lady was looking out of her window. And I remember she looked at me. I looked at her. I changed my clothes. And when I emerged back out, I was a girl. And she said, I got you. So every night, she would watch my stuff.
What were you doing for work at that point?
Prostituting.
What was that like at that time?
Rough. Oh, I used to say I'm going to take all the time I can and trick all summer up until like September, because that's when it starts getting cold. So I would trick all up until them and save all the money and live with people. No one knew none of this. I don't know if you know where they thought I was living, because you couldn't tell I was homeless, but I was. I was homeless because I did not want to go back home. Let's make that clear.
You had a home, but only if you were willing to live.
As a man. As a man, basically, really, right? So I had to fight to do this. And I pulled up on this guy and he was like, what's up? What's up, shorty? And I was like, what's up with you? He was like, what's up with you? I was like, you. And he was like, I'm saying, what you trying to do? And I was like, it's whatever. So he got in. And I remember I was driving. I said, do you know what's up with me? And he was like, no. I said, I'm one of the girls. He said, what's one of the girls? What's that? I don't know what that means. I said, I'm not a real girl. Because back then I would not say trans. He was like, what? I said, you know what the fuck I said. You heard what I said. He was like, I got you. I said, so what's up? He said, I'm with that. So I was giving good. So I was giving, okay, this must be just one of them little random piece of trade. He's one of those little, a straggler is what we call them. Mind you, I'm full. So I was like, so what you like to do? What are you into? And he was like, I'm trying to. I was like, me too. He was like, what you mean? I was like, you know what I mean. I'm trying to fuck too. And he was like, nah, I don't do that. I don't get down like that. And so I stopped the car. I pulled over and said, you got to get out. Right at that moment, something flickered. I swear. And he said, oh, I do it. I get down with, yeah. Oh, I didn't know you was talking about that. I do that. We get to my house, and he pulls out a knife. Give me your shoes, bitch. I'm in shock. So because I did that, he busts me in my face. You think I'm playing with you? Give me my goddamn shoes. I kick the shoes off. He starts to beat me in there. Then he turns me over and he rapes me. Then he ties me up and he takes that knife. It was a Rambo looking knife. And he wants to see what this is so bad. And he's doing like right at there. And I could see it with he took the thing, the tube top I had on and put it around my face. And he's getting ready to cut this open. All I could do is just sit. Every time he went down, I was up. Because I knew he was going to split this open. Because he wanted to see what this was. He was amazed at what this was. He wanted to see. He didn't have the guts to split me open. But he was doing this enough for me to know mentally I'm gone slightly now. I'm like, whatever you got to do to get out this situation, girl. He took those pillows and he put it over my face. And I just started talking in tongue and praying, and whatever was coming out was coming out. I didn't know what I was saying at the time. I just knew that I didn't want my mother to see me, find me right there. In the water, I'm hearing, "You better get up, bitch. What you laying there for like that? All right, girl. I know you hear me, Miss Thing. You better get up." It was all my girlfriends that are dead were waking me up, telling me, "All right, Miss Girl, you better get up. I know you hear me, Miss Girl. Get up." And I got out the water, throwing up, and I got on the floor in the bathroom. I still can't believe it that I survived that. To this day, he doesn't really even have a reason why you did. Why would you do that?
Why do men do that to the trans girl?
I think that society has made it shameful for you to even want to be gay, or even in the black community, it's taboo. And it's so sad because half of the black men are not even happy in the homes that they're in, because they're dating a trans woman and living in a house with 4 kids and a girlfriend that they don't want to be there with. When a guy is with a girl that has a penis, for some reason you just can't reach that height of acceptance like you want from him, because he is going to always know your tea. Anybody that has a penis go, "Oh, I don't use that." Girl, why do you have it? It's not for the trade. Why do you have it?
And the procedure went super smooth and everything?
It went smooth and it's functional. It looks good. I haven't had one guy look at it and say, "You're a man."
So you don't even tell them you're trans?
I don't. When I meet guys right now, I do not tell them that I'm trans. No, I do not.
Do you get pleasure from having sex?
I love it. You have to have already been sexually active in your ass comfortably to have this vagina, because it hits quickly where it's in your gut immediately. You don't have a break to say, "Ha ha ha." No, you don't. It's in there. Yes, it's pleasurable for me when the penis is not large. I could take a large penis, but I can't get pleasure from that myself. But if it's like a cute like 8-9, I could do that.
That's large.
Not to me. 8-9 here is easy, real easy. I'm talking about like 13 and stuff, like what I usually have. Like the guys, black men are well endowed. They're not playing with me, you know. When they come correct over here. You know, it's unreal. The only part that was painful was my stomach. My stomach was bloated. Like, it felt like I had a baby. Like, it felt like somebody, like I haven't eaten in like about a month. You could feel like my stomach was bloated up, but it was fucking empty because of all the reconstruction and stuff. Because I have the colon vagina. It's more like a natural vagina than any of the ones that they're making. It also is self-lubricating, and the guys like it because it's self-lubricating.
Where'd you get it done?
I got it done here in Chicago.
Wow. And you said it was covered by insurance?
Yes, it was covered by insurance, and it was $300,000. It was worth every part of the money I pay out of pocket for me to have the insurance to get it. You know, I think that a lot of times the girls don't do their research. A lot of times the girls go the old way because that's all they know. I'm not going to say they're ignorant, because they see their other ones. But when they say, "Oh, it's going to smell," or "It's going to do this," no, it does not.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but you said it smells. Because it's colon? What does that mean?
With the colon, they take a part of your colon to connect it to the vagina, so that's your opening of the vagina, is your body.
But you're still going to the bathroom in the back.
Yes, they cut it, so they give it a whole separate opening, Whole different canal. They got to open you up and make it so you could do this. This surgery is very intense. It's a 12-hour surgery. It requires a robot. It requires you to sign so many papers because they're moving your organs around in there.
I'm so happy it went well for you. And I was thinking, you know, after 50 or so years of your life with a penis, and then it being now your authentic, what you feel inside, what did that feel like?
It feels great. I tell a lot of people all the time, I said, you know, you can live your life the way you want to live it. I lived mine. I've had two. This is my third. I lived as a guy. I lived as a female with a penis. And now I'm a woman. So I have evolved, you know, and it feels fabulous. It really does. There was a time where I can go out to eat. Oh, I was going to dinners, fabulous days, going to all the restaurants. But when it's time to go in for the nightcap and you want this man, and then he asks you, do you have any kids? And you already know that's a red flag. He thinks you're a woman. But you know that's the damn elephant in the room. And if he clocks that, he's going to chop you. All the times when the girls say, I'm going to give it a go and tell them, they get chopped. And if they don't get chopped, then that's not a man that you're with. And if it is, that's not the man you want. I was going to get my face, my cheekbones done, and my breast augmentation. I took a shoestring and I put it around my genitals just so that they won't see that I had those genitals down there. I tied it too tight. So when I was in the room getting ready for surgery, I pulled the gown up, and when I looked down, it was my penis was purple. Upon waking up from surgery, the doctor put one implant in my face, no titties. And when I woke up, he says, we don't operate on men.
He put an implant in your face?
And that's it.
Like a cheek implant?
Uh-huh.
Just one?
One.
Like to kind of fuck with you?
Yeah. And that's how the black market came about. They would not do surgery on you if you were trans back then. One of my girlfriends, she was getting her some seal done. And I remember her cousin called me and said, I'm gonna call this lady Dr. Bombay. She said, you know, Dr. Bombay just left. I was going, what is she doing over there? She unpumped Monica. Where? She got her butt done. I was going, you lying, what it look like? Girl, it looks good. I said, I gotta go by. So I called Dr. Bombay, and Dr. Bombay told me, I think at that time she was giving, sister, just give me $250. At the time I was married, and my husband had just got out of prison, and he was sitting on the couch. And she came in with a trench coat on and a doctor bag, sunshades, went into the room. And I remember she had the silicone in peanut butter jars. And I was so giddy and happy. Because I was giving, my girlfriend is not going to outdo me. Mm-hmm. And that we were best friends. We're battling, but we, looking out for each other still. Dr. Bombay starts to tell me to get undressed and stuff. And Dr. Bombay starts stabbing me with these needles. I mean, like, almost like a butcher. Like, stabbing me. Literally stabbing me. Like, hateful stabbing. Like the kind of stuff you don't do to somebody. Kept doing. I'm bleeding. She got the damn air conditioners on. Dumb. Blood. All this. Pumping. It's blood running down my leg. First of all, I don't even know why this person told me to stand up. I've never been pumped standing up. Stand up. I'm standing up. The bitch is fucking sticking me like she's stabbing me. It hurts so fucking bad. I mean, she was really fucking me up. She got the money and ran. I remember I let her outside. Upon walking up the stairs, I couldn't make it.
That fast.
I couldn't breathe.
Oh, God.
And I was like, what the f? Because I've gotten pumped before, that never happened. And the nurse said, oh, just go home and get in the shower and breathe in a little bit in the shower. Me being, I guess, I don't know what you call that. I guess desperate to keep it. I guess I don't know what to say. I wanted it, so I go back home. Mind you, I didn't have bronchitis, but I got in the shower. I did. I did. I turned the water on and got in that motherfucker and fell out. Boom! In the shower. I was severely anemic. I had blood poisoning. They said that I had to get a blood transfusion. So I had all the antibiotics, all the stuff to flush, and some chemical stuff to clean out the blood, and a blood machine, taking that bad blood out, putting new blood in. I don't know how many pints of blood I used. But if they didn't have that machine going and all that, I probably wouldn't be here because Monica died. My girlfriend Monica died, and it was from that. Later on, when she passed, I found out that she had hepatitis, and that pumping of the silicone and the silicone not being real made her C go to E and F. So her body stopped clotting. Her blood stopped clotting immediately after she got pumped because of whatever was in the silicone. It wasn't real silicone. It was a substance put in it. I could taste it in my mouth when I was walking up the stairs. It tastes like petroleum.
So Dr. Bombay knew what she was pumping into you both, and that's why she pieced out.
Yes, she did. And when she sees me now, she probably loses it because I know that she killed my friend. I know she did.
Does she still pump girls?
I don't know. Everybody that she's pumped in DC looks like, remember the puppet madam? They look just like that. So if you see anybody downtown, she did them.
So were you able to get everything out?
I was able to get everything out. And the reason why I think I'm not having complications with the silicone is because of all that I did in the beginning to save myself. I had insurance. I got the blood transfusion. I didn't tell them about it. I didn't get anything removed, but it's cleansed to the boom, boom, bam, shawam. It doesn't get hard. It's soft. It's not discolored.
Yeah, it looks good.
Thank you.
I was noticing when you walked over.
Thank you.
You were saying how you don't know how you made it through the black market surgeries, and I just started thinking about our whole conversation and how many times God or Mother Earth or whatever you believe has been on your side.
All the time. Without God, there's nothing. And with that belief, then anything is possible. We are all human. We all have a chance. I just want my flowers now. That's all I want.
You deserve those.
Thank you. And I hope that what I'm saying can help someone else.
I was also thinking about how your relationship with your mother before your transition was a little bit rough, and now you and your mom are like best friends.
Best friends now. My mother just didn't want me to get the phone call, and I said I was dead. And I think that's why she was maybe against it, because she loves me. So instead of her saying, Cece, go ahead and wear it, she was going, I gotta save this. I have to save this child.
Have you guys had a conversation about those times?
Mm-hmm. She said she didn't understand what to do. She was scared. She just didn't have the rule book. She didn't know what to do. And when everyone's pointing and pointing, saying You know, there was times when my brother would come home beat up because he had to fight 4 boys for me for calling me a but she knew then that he loved me because she never knew that he accepted it. He complained about the fighting, but to this day my brother said, I knew you was a girl. I knew you were. He's the only one who knew. To this day, my brother always says, I knew you were a girl. You was just in the wrong body.
What a beautiful brother. Do you forgive your mom for what happened?
Yes, I do. My mother is my best friend. And she is the backbone to keep me going because she's seen it. Early on, she said, if you're going to do it to the best of your ability, baby. She says, because at the end, you're going to be judged for your actions and your actions only. I'm not going to be crucified or looked at for what you do. So whatever you do it well, to the best of your ability. And I got your back 110%. I love you. And I went forward. When you don't have love at home, you can't make it out there. That's where this house stuff comes from. In this ball world. Because those are real families for the girls who don't have family. I feel for them, but I'm part of a house too. Because of where I came from me not wanting to, my mother not accepting me, I found the streets and they took me in.
You are a beautiful person, so strong and resilient, and I thank you so much for talking with me and trusting me. It's been so moving.
It feels good to have someone that you connect with and they get you. You can feel the love and they understand you. It's not like I'm talking to somebody and they're giving, so what you say that part again? You know, it's not that. And it feels good. It's like I'm talking to a friend that I've known forever. You know?
Feels like that to me too.
Yeah. Give me a hug.
I know, thank you so much. You did so good.
Thank you. You're very important to have on this earth. We need you. And
we need you too.
I'm glad that you are giving us an opportunity to tell our own stories. Because we are people too. We're part of this world. Without us, there's nothing. We're the makeup artists. We're the hairstylists. We're the fashionistas. We are it.